What secrets does the sea hold? Our oceans cover more than 70% of planet Earth, and yet we know about 5% of what lies beneath the shimmering surface. In fact, we know more about Mars, which is about 140 million miles away. Fun fact for you, there are more historical artifacts under the sea than in all the museums in the world combined. Submerged are the statues of Jesus Christ and the underwater ruins of lost cities. What do the fish get up to down there? The Jodi's Resolution is a ship circumnavigating the Earth, drilling holes into the seabed and bringing up rock samples of what it discovers. In the laboratories on board, scientists analyze the sediment, and from that, they can tell us what life was like on planet Earth when these sediments were first deposited millions of years ago. What did it find, you ask? Well, a whole new continent. Beneath the waves of the Indian Ocean, the Jodi's Resolution brought up sediments of a continent that appeared to be roughly a third of the size of Australia and sank only about 20 million years ago, which in terms of the universe is not long at all. Now named Zealandia, this continent would have been one of the most remote places on Earth. In the sediment samples, they found wood fragments, a seed, spores and pollen from 90 million years ago. The deepest depths of the ocean measures 11 kilometers deep and is known as the Mariana Trench. To put that in perspective, if we were to somehow place Mount Everest in the Mariana Trench, it would still lie 2 kilometers below the surface of the ocean. The deepest part of the trench is crescent-shaped and named Challenger Deep. Sediments from the trench date back to over 180 million years ago. That 20 million year old sunken continent Zealandia is looking pretty young now, isn't it? At the bottom of the Challenger Deep, there is a grey goo substance. Due to the immense pressure, anything that sank that far is compressed and compressed until eventually only the gunk remains. The pressure down there is so great that it would be the equivalent of having 8 jumbo jets placed on your head at surface level. And yet, there is indeed life down there. Sadly, explorers are yet to find the Kraken down there, but what they did find can apparently be split into 3 categories: giant, invisible, and just weird. Most commonly found are shrimp-like arthropods, measuring around a foot long. There are organisms down there called foraminifera, or forams for short, and have been discovered to date back over 540 million years. The sea may also hold the answers to all of your richest desires. Quite literally, there are 20 million tons of gold floating around in the depths. The problem is, it's untouchable. It's filtered out and diluted so much that it has to be measured in parts per trillion. For you to gather a bucket containing 1 liter of seawater, you've probably netted yourself a 13th billion of a gram. You're going to need a few buckets if you want to make your fortune. The sea holds the answers to questions we've not even thought to ask yet, and maybe someday we will be able to say that we've explored more than 5% of it, but for now, I'm going to leave it as one of the Earth's many mysteries. And that's the video. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, remember to hit the like button and follow us for more content.